Zacchara, you walked away before the commissioner finished questioning you.
Got distracted. Nobody told me to stick around.
This is a crime scene. You're a potential witness, what we call an interested party. But surely Anthony Zacchara's son knows all about that.
You got questions, detective? Ask him.
What can you tell me about your father's actions here tonight?
I got nothing to say without my lawyer.
Oh, he can meet us at the station.
Oh, that's not going to be necessary, Detective Trevor Lansing. John's counsel.
Detective Harper, PCPD.
Well, how can we help you, Detective?
I need to know what happened here tonight. Your client had a front row seat.
Well, Johnny wants to cooperate with you in any way possible.
Good. You start by telling me what your father was doing here.
Detective, do you have kids?
I don't see what that has to do with this investigation.
Well, I remember the first time that my father got really sick. It terrified me. I mean, we didn't have a particularly good relationship, but just the fact that I could lose him, it devastated me. So, you know that John is distraught with what transpired here this evening. He had no idea that his father suffered a severe mental breakdown, and it is going to take time for him to get used to that tragedy. However, I would be happy to tell you exactly what happened here.
You're not going to let him say a word, are you?
Luke Spencer?
I'm asking.
How are you? I'm Dr. Julian. Robin thought you could use my help.
I could use something to take the edge off. What do you got in there?
How about some nitroglycerin?
We tried it. It's not working.
Okay, Epiphany, go ahead and start an IV, morphine, 2 milligrams. Put him on oxygen ASAP, okay? Mr. Spencer, when did you first start noticing the pains?
About the time I hit the floor.
Okay, and any previous history of heart disease, any risk factors I should know about? Anything?
I'm healthy as a team of horses.
Well, except that he eats, drinks, and smokes anything he wants.
I mostly smoked fine Cuban cigars. They can't hurt you.
Excuse me, my husband just had a massive coronary. If you do anything to exacerbate the situation, I will sue you.
Hey, I know you're scared, but yelling at the people who are trying to help is the quickest way to get a seat downstairs.
If anything happens to my husband, I will have your medical license revoked.
People died here tonight. If you don't want your husband to be one of them, I suggest that you shut your mouth long enough for us to do our jobs.
All right, stop.
The helicopter landed a few minutes ago. They'll be coming in soon to take Em.
Will you stay with her?
Well, where are you going?
I don't want to be alone, okay?
Yeah, of course, but where are you?
Thank you.
Wait a minute. I need a statement.
Sonny is in no condition.
Kate.
What happened?
Anthony Zacchara is what happened. He's totally certifiable. Should have been locked up years ago.
Did Anthony Zacchara try to kill Emily Quartermain?
Mac, you want to blame somebody for Emily's death? You blame Trevor Lansing because he knew what Anthony Zacchara was up to, and he didn't. Nothing to stop him.
Johnny, you did great. But you got to keep up your guard because the stakes are higher than you can possibly imagine. Now look, you follow my advice, I'm going to make this go away real quick. Together, we can minimize the fallout.
Then what?
Oh, then, Mr. John Zacchara, then, maybe we can have some fun and rule the world.
What do you want?
To attach the ring to my nose. He thought my father was nuts.
Would it be too much to ask?
How's he doing?
We're not going to know the extent of the damage until we get into the hospital, do an angiogram, so...
Then why are we still standing here? Let's move!
Let's go. Wait!
Where's Lucky?
I keep waiting for you to wake up. For you to tell me that this has all been a huge mistake and that you're not really gone. I know this is selfish, but I need you, Em. You're the one person in my life I could talk to. The one person who could tell me what to do when my life was falling apart. You're my best friend.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is now a crime scene. I'm gonna have to ask you to step back.
I told her fiance that I wouldn't leave her.
I just need you to take a couple steps back so the evidence isn't compromised. Do you know if the body's been moved?
Yeah, when I first came in, her fiance was holding her in his arms. They were sitting on the floor over there.
Were you the one who found them?
No, I was in the stables.
Do you know who found Mr. Cassadine with Miss Quartermain?
We did.
Can you walk me through what happened?
We were in the main entry with my husband and his brother, and we heard Nikolas screaming.
And what was he saying?
He was saying Emily's name. When we came in the room, he was sitting in the middle of the floor, and he was holding Emily. She was already gone.
Did you see anyone leave the room?
No.
And what about you? You seem to keep popping up everywhere. Surely you must know something.